Alright, draft is tomorrow, so I do want to say some things about it. I'm not making a mock draft because I'm just not feeling it this year, and quite frankly, I don't think I could make very educated guesses. Maybe as I watch the draft, I'll be making predictions and putting them up on like Twitter or something. So keep an eye on my Twitter page, the 777 Joker 777, I believe it is. But I'm not gonna make a mock beforehand. I'm not feeling it. So that being said, as for what I want with the what Seattle's going to be doing with the number 6 pick and the number 14 pick, I've thought about it. With that first pick, I want to go offensive tackle. So it's Russell Okung, Trent Williams, and maybe Brian Bulaga. Those three guys are offensive tackles. They are considered top 10 talents. So at number 6, I'd like to get any of them. And looking at what's going to happen at the top of the draft, Sam Bradford is going to go to one of those teams in the top 5. Nyamkita Suh, Gerald McCoy, Eric Berry. All those guys are probably going to go within the top 10. So one of them is going to be there. You can pencil that in. We're going to have an opportunity to take Okung, Williams, or Bulaga. And that's what I want. Any of those would be fine. With our second pick in the first round, the 14, I'm willing to trade up. I'm looking at C.J. Spiller, running back out of Clemson. Can change the game in multiple ways. Gives us possibly a franchise running back, something that I would like because I like some of our running backs. They're good players, but they're not franchise guys. So I'm looking at C.J. Spiller at number 14. If we got to trade up, I'm more than willing to do that. I'm not sure with who, but it's definitely something that I'm open to. And after that, in, like the second round, third round, with those later picks, I don't know if I have a particular player in mind, but I'm kind of sort of looking at either the defensive line because, Patrick Kearney's retiring. So, there are guys like, I don't know how high Carlos Dunlap is expected to go. Guys like Everson Griffin, Corey Wooton, Alex Carrington. Any of those guys would be cool. I'm going to say no to a defensive tackle, actually, because I think we need to wait and see on our guys. Um, so I'm going to say I'm looking at defensive end because we've lost Tappan Kearney. I'm also looking at safety. So I don't know who specifically. I'd like to pick up a safety. If the worst happens and we don't get a chance at an offensive tackle with our 6th pick, Eric Berry, I could live with that. But I would rather that it not have to come to that. So, a guy like, I guess, Nate Allen, Morgan Burnett, maybe Taylor Mays falls to the second round. Those guys would be cool. So that's what I'm looking at. I want offensive line, defensive ends, safety, and running back. I feel like we're good at tight end. We're pretty good at defensive tackle, good at linebacker, good with corner, good with wide receiver. I don't know if we're good with quarterback, but I don't want to take one right now unless it's quite late. So the draft starts in like a day. I just wanted to get my thoughts out for the Seahawks. That's what I want them to do. I'll have more general comments throughout the draft, probably on Twitter. So keep an eye out for that if you would like, and I'll see you guys later.